Volkswagen updated the Beetle last year. They got rid of the chick car image, the cartoonish looking Beetle, and went to a very masculine looking car that is selling very well in the Canadian market. I think the Volkswagen Coupe, the Beetle, is one of the best looking Beetles they've ever done. They've been able to keep the heritage of the car and make it thoroughly modern at the same time. So it's appealing to men and women. Now they've added the Cabriolet. There's no question when you see this car from 5 meters or 500 meters that it's a Volkswagen Beetle Cabriolet, especially with the little ducktail they have here at the back where the Cabriolet roof folds down. We're here in the south of France getting to drive this car on the roads along the Mediterranean. It doesn't get any better than this.
I think what the designers had in mind was to go back a little bit more to the history of the Beetle and look at that as an everyman's car. Be that a man, be that a lady, not important. What we wanted to ensure is that we had a car that was as fun to drive, as it was useful, as it was reliable, as it was safe. If that appeals to a more masculine set, so be it. But we really wanted to make sure that from a distance, this was recognizable as a Beetle through and through.
Okay, here's something that's a lot of fun. Up to 50 kilometers an hour, you can put the roof down. Now it looks a little odd to people that are standing on the sidewalk, but that's really convenient because sometimes at a traffic light it doesn't always work. And it takes only 9.5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna put it up. I'm doing 40 kilometers an hour and up goes the roof. Oh, there's a spot of rain. Time to put the roof up. Oh, that only took 9 seconds. How cool was that? The only motor for 2013 will be the 2.5 liter 5-cylinder that produces 170 horsepower. Now the car we have here is the 200 horsepower 2-liter direct injection engine, the same one that's used in the GTI. And while we're on the subject of the GTI, I should point out that the rear suspension in the Beetle Cabriolet is a modified version of the GTI suspension, which means you get independent suspension. On the base Beetle, the regular coupe, it has a torsion beam design similar to the Jetta. So that's nice, you get better handling. This car really feels well made. It has a beautiful interior, nicely finished with the retro touches like the Beetle from the 60s and 70s. They've done a really good job of incorporating the old styling with all the latest technology, of course. Now, I mentioned the base model. That's going to have an automatic transmission. In 2014, the 2-liter direct injection engine will be available with either a manual transmission or the dual clutch version that we have in this car.
It was really important for our designers when they took a look at this Beetle to give it that little bit of heritage look. And for that reason, we paid particular attention to the roof actuation. As you can see, when it folds down, it gives just that little bit of a bustle at the back, harking back to the original car. Not enough that it impedes your rearward visibility, but just enough that you look at it and from a distance you look and say, that's a Beetle convertible. What we've done with the new Beetle convertible is we've added content, we've bulked up the standard features, and the price has actually come down. What you'll see compared to the last Beetle convertible is a price reduction in and around $2,800.
Now you have to hand it to Volkswagen and their design team. Whenever you have an iconic shape like this, when you change it in any way, it can be problematic. But they've done a great job of losing the cartoonish shape of the previous model and morphing this into a car that is not just going to appeal to women, but also to men. Great looking car with the roof up or the roof down, usable seating for 4, a nice trunk with a pass-through now, and a great power plant, especially the 2-liter turbocharged engine, the same one that's in the GTI. If you want this particular model, you have to wait until the fall of 2013, but the 2.5 liter 5-cylinder is available now.